come back to this one, but with other humans. That's going to be a thing. There's going to be other humans on this show very, very soon. I've already done a couple of recordings, not live recordings, because I need to edit those ones quite a bit. Labels are important and labels are great, but don't let hyper uber niche labels box you in to the point that you become aggressive about them. You know, that you become angry that people aren't on the same page as you. Because if you're giving people a World of Warcraft character list of labels, like, people are going to fuck up and people are going to, like, potentially mentally disregard that because, you know, everyone has a very short profile list of people. And, you know, if you're in their life long enough, like, that list will permanently grow. If you're an associate or someone that's just coming into their life and passing, it will literally be like one or two things. And you need to not get upset about that. If you want to be liked, you know, just make it easy for people to be on your side. All right, labels are great, but also labels can damage relationships really, really quickly. Because at the end of the day, we are monkeys. Okay, we are apes. Right? I would stand up and show you my monkey tattoo, but I don't think it's appropriate. It's not an ape. Sorry, it's not a monkey. It's a chimp. He is my chimp. But it's a good chat up line when you go into a bar. Remember those? And you're sat at the bar and you're just kind of like, would you like to see my monkey? And the person's like, I don't know. If you're not a native English speaker or live in the UK, when you relate to a monkey, it usually relates to male genitalia. So I think there's the phrase spank the monkey or something. I don't even know where that originates from. If it has a racial fucking origin, I'm sorry. See, taking ownership of things. But as a chat up line, would you like to see my monkey, kind of causes slight levels of alarm, which tickles me to no end. I'm like, just a tattoo. What did you think I was, you know, what? What's wrong with you? Get your mind out the gutter. So you're welcome, Corolla. You're very, very welcome, fellow non-native English speaking friend. So use your labels, except that some people aren't going to tag along as readily as you have, and don't be mad about them, because it's a big old world out there, and we have so many connections now. It's ridiculous. Like, just think about how many people, off the top of your head, like right now, name 20 people that you know. Not 20 names, right? 20 people that you know that, like, you could go into your phone and look at their phone number. Because if you can remember their phone number, that's great. But, like, remember when that was a thing? When you had like 5 friends and you knew their phone numbers off by heart? God, I'm old. So think of 20 people, 20 friends right now. David, Emma, Roger, Charlotte. Fuck. More people. Friends. Justin, Emily, that's 6. No family members. Not allowed to think of family members, because that's what I just went through mentally. No exes either. I'm on 6. But say their names, like literally say their names and count up to 20 names of people who are friends, like legit, full on friends. Just like name 20, not 10. 10 is easy. Name 20 people. I gave up at 7 just because I couldn't mentally like go through people and then like kind of bring it into this world. It's interesting. Right. So if you can name 20 people, then name 30 people. Keep on going until you reach a point where you can't think of people, not from a business point of view, not from a family point of view, but just friends who are not related to you, who are not business people, and just really kind of tap into that and tap into, why do you remember that person? Why has that person's name popped up into your head? So those 7 people that I thought of, They've popped up because once upon a time, I have regular dinner parties with them. They're Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu buddies, but have grown beyond just Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I hang out with them regularly. They're climber friends. They're friends from nightclubs. Like, there's always going to be a really key association that you're going to have with those people, like your village, right? Your mental village. I have a tiny hermitage in my head, apparently. Your mental village will be small because you will have an association with every single person. Your Facebook friends, right? You might superficially remember specific things about them, but you won't from their picture, unless their picture is designed to kind of remind you of who they are very, very quickly. Like, if I put my DJ picture up and it's got the illuminated eyes on it, people remember, oh, Shiggy, she DJs with the eye things, right? So superficial kind of associations. This is a business tactic, by the way. Personal branding, something I learned is a thing. If you artificially create that kind of top of mind reminder for people, obviously they're gonna remember you very, very quickly, which is something that I do. I just say random stupid shit on my social media just to poke people and get them to remember, oh, she does audio things. She does audio things. She spoke about weird thing and then about her toe, but she does audio things. Like, that's how you kind of hack the psychology of us apes. But your friends, your true friends, ultimately, you will have a list of labels or a list of things that they do. And it will be a short list or a long list, depending on how long you've known them for. And that's something to tap into. I know I've gone in a circle like 3 times now. But I'm just trying to get this point across. The sum of your peers is important. Like, the people who are around you is important for conversations, for having frictionless friction, or like frictionless or slightly abrasive conversations. Because if you have too many yes men around you, it'll ruin you. You need to have people who will challenge you, people who will disagree with you, people who will happily, verbally, in a healthy space, verbally spar with you and your ideas and thoughts. Philosophy isn't just for people at Cambridge. Philosophy is for everyone. If you wonder about the structural integrity of the inside of a ping pong ball and you don't do anything associated with physics, I can guarantee that conversation with someone will go off into other things, which is super, super fun. So it's really important that the group of people you have around you help you expand as a person and help you expand beyond labels. Because if you are a level 3 dungeon master with, I don't play World of Warcraft, I don't even play Dungeons and Dragons or anything, but if you're associating and kind of terming yourself in that way, you are losing so much. You're leaving so much of life out. And I implore you to just not let go of labels, because like we really do need labels, but just to kind of expand into spaces where you can have fun, and if someone says, I don't agree with that, don't interpret it as you're wrong. That's a whole other, I need to post it though. That's a whole other thing, because everyone's just like, well, if you don't agree with me, like, what makes you think you're so right? I'm like, I didn't say I'm right. I just said I don't agree with you. Like, slow your fucking roll. So have discourse, have these things. Don't hold on to your labels super tightly. Just use them where you need to use them, right? Because ultimately we're just big old paranoid apes on a flying donut. And I think it's really important to have fun, because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode, Obviously, because the exit music has come on. So once again, thank you for watching the live. If you've been part of the live, thank you so much. If you're listening to this on any of the platforms, the podcast platforms, thank you for listening. And if you want to reach out and have a chat, I think the best place at the moment is Instagram. So you can find me on Instagram as Elshig. That's ELSHIG. I'm on Twitter as Elshig as well. I'm getting on there a little bit more. And if you want to find me on Facebook and you want to join in on the live discussions, I am Shigimus on Facebook. Or just look for Shiggy, like Shiggy Pactor. Just Shiggy is my Facebook page. Or find me on YouTube, because I stream live on YouTube as well. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in on the conversations on Facebook. It's hugely appreciated. And this will be out on Thursday at some point. I haven't figured out a time yet. But yeah, until then, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I love your face. Okay, bye. And that's the show done. But because it's the behind the scenes, you get to see how, like, I live fade stuff out. So I reduce my own editing time, because I'm a very busy human being. Like, literally right now after this, I have to, like, get changed and hobble across London. Cool. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to stop.